Gold Squad TV. I want to do a quick food for thought of my Latin people, regardless of what culture you back up. Y'all need to hear this. Y'all need to start building towards your goals. Stop thinking about failure and build towards a greater plan. Understand that that plan cannot be accomplished without God. So thank the Most High first. Second of all, have belief in yourself. Gamble on yourself. Don't let anybody tell you you're going to fail. Everybody has different points of view. I totally understand that. But as a Puerto Rican man who grew up in not the best neighborhoods, who had to go to sleep at night hearing gunshots over and over again, to the point where I had to put my fan on to this day, which I still go to bed with my fan on. I don't even live in a bad neighborhood anymore, but we'll have to do that because it reminds me of those times. A man that grew up with a horrendous temper when I was young and lost a lot of friendships because of that. You don't want to live just to get by. It's not about being rich. Y'all misinterpret what I say. Some of y'all. If you hear this, it's not personal. I gotta call it like it is, though. Y'all think that I'm talking about materialism, or I'm blindly chasing a goal with no type of realism behind it. You think that I don't know that this could fall apart? It definitely could fall apart. I just won't let it. Failure is not an option. And forbid, if I do fail, I'm gonna get my ass back up. I'm gonna push right back for that goal. You should never settle for less in life. That's what we do as Latin people. We need to stop that. We need to stop settling for less and stop being happy just being happy. Because that's what the oppressor wants you to believe. It's cool just to be where you at. Y'all don't really see the bigger picture. For every time you go and work a regular job, and there's nothing wrong with essential work, for every time you work a regular job, your hard work and your hard-earned money comes to you, and it's really chicken feed. But the money you make them allows them to send their grandkids, CEOs' grandkids, to college without even having to work for a dime. By the time they're 18 years old, they ain't worried about learning how to drive. They already learned. Meanwhile, your kids are sitting there begging you to have enough money to put them in the driving school. You know, when you got bills that you might have to sacrifice not paying for the betterment of your child. Meanwhile, these people sit there in their nice houses, just where they want us, looking down on us, sitting there and laughing at us. Look at those guys with the food stamps. Look at them with their crazy reggaeton music. You see, y'all need to start paying attention. As colored people, especially as Latin people. They always want us to be like Salvador Gigante, Don Francisco wearing a bee suit. Don't disrespect to them. But that's not our culture. We're bigger than that. We're better than that. We need to want better. Doesn't mean I'm knocking anybody who works a regular job. I work a regular job. And I'm probably going to have to work a regular job until I succeed. But let me make this perfectly clear to you guys. You need to want the best for yourself. Ain't nobody going to be blamed for why you don't succeed. Don't worry about who's in office. Because, yeah, you do need to worry about some things. But if you don't take care of things on your own, in your own home front, then when things fall apart around you, when you're at a certain age, and people around you that were your family members are falling apart, you can't blame the government. Can't blame the president. Can't blame Javier down the street. You got to look at yourself in the mirror. Accountability comes first. You got to want better. We cannot consider and stay here and just be their entertainment. We cannot just sit here and just follow the same old traditions that are not winning traditions for us. It's not about trying to be like the white people. No. It's just trying to be the best people we could be as Latin people and colored people. That's all. In America, we have the opportunity to do everything we ever want to do if we put our hearts to it, or our heads to it, and do anything. Part of me starting this channel was to show Latin kids across the world and colored kids across the world, gay kids, trans kids, whatever. Because I don't knock anybody's struggle. That you have a phone, you have a computer, you have the power, use it positively, and do what you need to do. And do it the right way. Don't be out here dancing on TikTok. Use your talents. Use your brain. Get out the hood. The hood don't love you. Let me say that again. Get out the hood don't love you. Stop trying to be cool, y'all. Stop trying to be cool. It's not cool to be struggling. It's not cool just to be eating yams, old ass yams, and spam because you can't afford to buy groceries in a week. Even after the fact you worked 48 hours. And all that money has to go towards bills just to put light and power over in the house. And maybe cable. If people still do that. We need to be bigger, y'all. Be better. You know? I'm nobody to judge anyone. But we should want better. Don't just be grateful just to be the middle or below the middle. Because that's what they want. That's what they want. They want us to work these jobs, continue to make them millions, and in the meantime, we ain't winning. We think we winning. We ain't winning, y'all. What are you winning? You come home with $300-400 a week. That's great. You know what $300 and $400 get you nowadays? It's like $5 back in the 1950s. Not much. Just enough to pay you the bills. These corporations ain't gonna go nowhere, man. They're always gonna be out here. It's up to you to make your own businesses. It's up to you to give back. It's up to you to do things that you want to do, whether it be what I'm doing with the YouTube channel or doing something different and using your talents for different. You got to think that creators cannot just be good, which is good. If we don't have a bar to set, then what are we doing here? Are we just living just to live? We got to be better examples, better people. Because us colored people, whether it be Hispanic, Black, whatever, they don't want us to win, y'all. I said this in a Food for Thought a couple weeks ago. And it seems like people aren't getting the message. They rather doubt the next person. Support the next person's dreams. Don't worry about putting fear in their dreams. When you do that, then you're not supporting, you half-assing. And you want to sit there and cover it up and say it's real. Realism is the greatest disease to a dream. Because in order for a dream to become reality, We need to be able to overcome doubt. And the minute you put the tell of doubt into someone, some kid or some grown woman's mind that they can't do anything, or they might fail at something and you need to have a plan B, just go work at some store somewhere where you're getting paid chump change, that's not wanting to see somebody win. I'm not saying you a hater, because hate's a strong word, and I want to get away from those words. But you sure is not supporting someone. And it's not for me to talk about negative, because I don't want to talk about negative. I just want to give you guys food for thought. I do these segments to inspire. I don't care if 1 or 1,000 people view this. I just want to make sure that a positive message is sent to our people. Otherwise, we're wasting our time, y'all. I don't know about you, but the last thing I want to be doing is sitting here homeless somewhere because everything failed by me just working a regular job, and I lost my regular job, and I can't afford to pay rent. Now I got to work 4 jobs just to make ends meet. Nah, no way. I can't stop being me and having a talent that I have in order for me to inspire others. This is not about me. I'm just a vessel. I'm just doing what God wants me to do. I'm just utilizing the talent that God has given me. You understand? So the vessel, that's the body is here, is being controlled by God. So it's my job to spread the love and to show people you can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. We got to have better role models, y'all. And my last quote, I'm going to say something. It's going to offend a few people. I've never cared about offending people. Get mad. But we got to have better role models than A-Rod, Jennifer Lopez, and Mark Anthony. You ever notice the common denominator between 2 of the 3? If not all 3 of them, they're all entertainers. We care more about being entertained versus actually doing something that's going to be inspiring. You need people to inspire regular people to inspire regular people in order for us not to be regular. Each one teaches one. Remember that. Food for thought. Each one teaches one. Peace out.